Hey Aries, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your third week of July reading and I am using the Law of Attraction Tarot to discuss your weekly energies of the King of Pentacles and Goddess. So this is going to be kind of like a disciplined awareness for just the right amount of balance of effort and space to keep the fire of manifestation going, because this King of Pentacles is manifesting stability in your physical world and creating comfort and all those wonderful things. So at the end, I will be doing a pick a card using Affirmators, Love and Relationships. This is not a love reading, but for some reason I felt called to use this deck. So we will see what comes out. Maybe it's all about self-love, because that's kind of what I'm seeing going on here. This is a reading for the general collective. I've asked for, when I pull the cards, I ask that everyone that comes across this video gets something from it. There's a message for everyone. But if you'd like a reading all to yourself, my Etsy page is linked below. So this week, Aries, you have the Devil, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Four of Wands. So this reading is very physical to me. It's pertaining to your health or your vessel in some way, is what I'm getting from it. We are trained through advertising and like the weight loss industry and, you know, people trying to sell you things, that there is a perfect formula. There's a perfect way of doing things, like the right amount, the perfect amount of macros for your body, or the right supplements. Just like if you could just find out what vitamin you're deficient in and whatever that is and figure it out and then never deviate from it, then you will be fine. You will achieve balance. But that's the thing, is that rigidity is the opposite of balance. It is the ability to adapt and read the room and read your body's cues, because they're ever changing and they're ever moving, and you might need something different another day or a different time of the month. And so to be like, this is the way that so-and-so on YouTube says to do it every day, and that's how I'm always going to do it, that rigidity is going to prevent this King of Pentacles from creating the stable health balance that you're trying to achieve, because your body might be saying it needs something and you're like, yeah, but this is the program, and you're missing out on your body trying to communicate what you need. And so anyway, this Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands, it is very supportive of that. It is implying solidity and serenity in the face of setbacks, which brings this stability. So this rune is like, that image is like sticks. If you're trying to create a fire when you're camping, and it's that right balance between effort, or you're rubbing them together, and then creating space so that it can get oxygenated and spark. So the Devil in this deck, in this Law of Attraction Tarot, is specifically about balancing and deciphering your needs and your wants, to the point of actually writing it down, like on a piece of paper on the opposite sides. This deck is very journaling oriented, and writing and putting your intentions down on paper and assessing things on paper. So this Devil is going to be deciphering your needs from your wants in a written fashion. So, and then, okay, and the Knight of Cups, it brings another metaphor. I kind of skipped around. I wanted to talk about that after the Knight of Cups. But we were talking about this balance here. So it's a fire energy, creating fire. But water also brings a similar good metaphor for it, speaking on the fluidity of water and being able to find its route through things. The Knight of Cups brings you the fluidity you need to be agile in the face of rapidly recalibrating needs, and decipher where you need to put your emotional energy, because this Knight of Cups is where you're going to pour your heart and have that be reciprocated. It's where your emotional energy is in flow, is in reciprocity, is in play. So, okay, I talked about the Devil, making the list needs and wants. So where I would call, they're talking about the balance of effort and oxygenation in and out, flowing this way or that way. I would say the energy of effort would be focusing on your needs. What do I need? And the energy of wants, desires, that would be that allowing your lungs to fill with oxygen, allowing space, allowing the back off. It's a tempering. It almost feels like the whole thing could be summarized with the temperance card, but I pulled two, you get 6 cards, so. So it is talking about accessing this Knight of Cups to be able to flow between addressing your wants and addressing your needs in the right, perfect balance, not perfect formula that you stick to, but in the perfect being able to listen and follow and know what you need moment to moment to moment that creates this long-term stability. So let's get your affirmators. Go ahead and set your intention right now. I will be pulling 3 cards, so you can leave it open to hear whatever it is you need to hear or ask a question, or 3. I'll be pulling card 1, 2, and 3. So set your intention now for which card will be your card. Let me tune into Aries. Okay. Card 1 for Aries. Self-worth. I cast off all concerns about what people think of me. I know I'm a totally kick-ass person, and my kick-assness can never be diminished by rejection. So people can think what they think and feel what they feel. In the meantime, I'll just keep on knowing what I know without thinking about what they are thinking about what I already know, I think. So needs and wants can get very muddled when it comes to self-worth and what you think other people expect of you. And the Knight of Cups is following your heart and not very concerned about people thinking what they think. Anyway, card 2 for Aries. And also the Devil. Since the Devil appears in your reading, I do want to talk about the way that our self-worth can be tied. So Devil is being tied to something. And in this case, it can be being tied to what other people think. And how you can cut out that energy so that you can do what you need to do for you. Instead of like feeling like how people are judging how you take care of yourself. Or deciding what your priorities are according to what other people think they should be. Card 2, Resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life, but nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. Another message about self-care. Card 3. See, the real me, when it says there in the real me, it's making me think of this King of Pentacles. It's kind of like the absolute reality of who you are. It's very earthy, it's very grounded, it's very stable, it's not movable, it's not changeable or mutable. So this is going to be the absolute reality of who you are, regardless and independent of what other people are saying. It's coming through really loud and clear for you guys. Card 3. Holy shit. Wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships, and I'm honest about what I want and need from people in my life. I note the difference between the two. Wants are negotiable, needs are not. Both may be desired, and either may be acquired, but that's getting into Venn diagram territory, and no one wants to draw one of those, though some of us might need to, according to the Law of Attraction Tarot. This is why I love what I do, Aries. All right, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.